Good evening everybody, my name's Dougie. Tonight I'm going to do a quick review on a juice I was sent free of charge from www.vapistsvapors.co.uk, and that juice is Cinder Deja No1, and it's a 70-30 PGVG mix, and it's in 16mg strength. Now on the site he describes the juice as a smoky tobacco flavour with a hint of sweetness. Now the number one, you have a number one and a number two on the side, and the number one is labelled as strong, and the number two is labelled as light. So let's give it a vape and now share my thoughts. Vapour production on this setup, which is an Ego battery with an Vape 1.5 ohm atomizer, is very good for a 70-30 PGVG mix. Very good vapour production. I can only imagine, you know, the amount of vapour you will get out of the recommended ratio, which Vapist sells, and that's the 50-50 mix. There'd be clouds of vapour. Just throws out, the vapour on that. I think I might have just slightly overfilled this, so I'll just mop up a bit of the juice. The throat tip is fairly mild, actually, but what I seem to find is I get a tingly sensation on the back of my throat after the initial inhale. You know, a couple of seconds after I start getting a tingly sensation, which obviously then you've had a vape. Instead of a wallop on the back of your throat, you're getting a nice mild hit and then a little tingly sensation. It doesn't last long, 5-10 seconds, and then it disappears. And it's a pleasant feeling, actually. So let's have a look at the flavour. Well, let's have a look. Let's see what I think on the flavour side. So the flavour I instantly get when I take it in is a smooth, smoky flavour. Like I say, with this one being the strong out of the two, I was expecting a really strong, smoky tobacco flavour. It's not what I expected. It's the opposite. It's not very light, but it's it's in between. Which for me, as I very rarely vape tobacco flavours, for me, I was happy that it wasn't very strong. So I seem to pick up a very smooth, smoky, mild smoky flavour. I don't know if it's caramel he puts in it, but to me it does come across a little bit RY4, with the more of the smoky tobacco flavour to it. And the amounts he's put in, for me, works very well. Tried a couple of tobacco juices and they were just way too strong for me. It was too much like having a cigarette, and I couldn't vape them. Whereas with this, I feel I could. So the flavour on a whole for me is spot on. I could easily use this juice if I was a tobacco flavoured e-liquid smoker. Would I recommend it to people? If you like your tobacco flavours, if you like your RY4s but you want one with a little bit more smoky side to it, I'd definitely recommend giving this one a try. Will I buy any more of it off after this. Undecided really as of yet. I have been vaping it and I've been enjoying it. I think I possibly would, to be honest, just to always have one in the box, just in case I want a change. And I do think, oh, you know what, I could do with a little bit of more of a smoky, you know, deja vu, if you will, of the days of smoking. So vapor production, very good. Throat tip, mild, but I get the tingly sensation on the back of the throat. So again, a good throat tip for me. Flavour, very nice, smooth, smoky, with a hint of the sweetness in it. So the flavour, again for me, good. So again, really, another good juice that I've now had the pleasure of trying from Vapist. So that's Cinder Deja Vu number 1, 70/30 VG mix at 16mg, and it's available from www.vapistsvapors.co.uk. Thanks very much for watching.